Hello. Today, I don't want to hype you up. I don't want to sell you motivation, and I don't want to tell you that you can do anything if you just believe hard enough. You've heard that 1,000 times, and if it actually worked, most people wouldn't feel stuck right now. Today, I want to talk to you about something most people avoid, not because it's complicated, but because it's uncomfortable. Something that, if you truly understand it and live by it, can change the way you see success, self-development, and even yourself. Not overnight, not magically, but in a real and lasting way. Let me start with a simple but heavy truth. Most people fail because they don't know what to do. Most people fail because they don't do what they already know. And the difference between those two is massive. Lack of knowledge can be fixed. Lack of commitment slowly becomes part of who you are. We live in the age of information. Everything is available. Books, videos, courses, podcasts, success stories, motivation everywhere. Almost everyone knows what they should be doing. Wake up earlier, work on themselves, be consistent, improve their skills, take care of their body and mind. And yet, very few people actually change their lives.
So the real question isn't what's missing. The real question is, why aren't we doing it? The answer isn't laziness, it isn't stupidity, it isn't a lack of ambition. It's something more subtle and more dangerous, the illusion of progress. You feel like you're moving forward because you're consuming content, planning, thinking, talking, dreaming. But in reality, nothing concrete is changing. I know this because I was that person. I read, I listened, I got inspired. I told myself, tomorrow, next week, when things calm down, when the timing is right. I convinced myself I was preparing, but deep down, I was avoiding commitment. Commitment is scary because commitment exposes you. It shows whether you're serious or just talking, whether you love the idea of success or the process of becoming successful. And most people love the idea, not the process. People love results. They love the image. They love the feeling of winning. But they don't love repetition. They don't love boredom. They don't love doing the same small things every day without immediate results. And those exact days, the boring ones, are where real growth is built.
There's a huge lie people believe, and it's called inspiration. People wait to feel ready, to feel motivated, to feel confident. But the truth is, motivation usually comes after action, not before it. Most successful people weren't motivated every day. They were disciplined. Motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a decision. Let me be honest with you. If you're waiting for a day where you suddenly wake up confident, focused, organized, and driven, you'll probably be waiting forever. Strong people don't wake up strong. They become strong because they force themselves to move when it's uncomfortable, when it's boring, when they don't feel like it. Life doesn't reward intentions. It doesn't reward dreams. It doesn't reward words. Life rewards repeated behavior. What you do when no one is watching, when there's no applause, when it feels pointless. That's what shapes your future. Most people want a big change, a breakthrough, a lucky opportunity, a dramatic moment. But real success rarely works like that. Real success comes from small, boring, consistent actions done over a long period of time. And the people who underestimate small steps usually never arrive anywhere meaningful.
Something people don't like to hear. When you seriously start working on yourself, you will lose things. You'll lose comfort. You'll lose habits. You might lose people. And that's scary because humans hate loss. But what few people realize is that these losses are the entry fee to the next level of your life. Not everyone who supports you understands your path. Not everyone who doubts you is your enemy. Sometimes your environment itself is the biggest obstacle, because when you change, you become unfamiliar, and unfamiliar things make people uncomfortable. Success isn't just about reaching a goal. It's about becoming the type of person who can handle success. Someone who can endure pressure, who can fail without collapsing, who can try again without losing themselves. Because failure is part of the process. The problem is when failure becomes an identity. Some people fail and learn. Others fail and quit. The difference isn't intelligence, it's interpretation. One sees failure as proof they're not good enough. The other sees it as data.
The people who grow long-term are the ones who don't take everything personally. They don't see mistakes as humiliation. They don't see delays as endings. They see experiences as lessons and setbacks as training. Self-development isn't a luxury. It's not something you do when you have extra time. It's a necessity. Because if you don't intentionally grow, life will force growth on you in a much harsher way. Every day you pay a price, either the price of discipline or the price of regret. Discipline is hard in the beginning. Regret is hard forever. The question isn't which one is easier. The question is which one you're willing to live with. No one is coming to save you. No one will give you motivation every morning. No one will live your life for you. And this isn't depressing. It's freeing. Because the moment you accept responsibility, you gain power. Strength doesn't mean you never get tired. It means you keep going despite being tired. It doesn't mean you're fearless. It means you act even when fear is present. It doesn't mean you're always confident. It means you stay committed even when you doubt yourself.
If you truly want to improve your life, start with the unglamorous things. Your sleep, your nutrition, how you spend your time, how you talk to yourself, the people you surround yourself with, the small habits you repeat daily. Because your life is built from ordinary days, not extraordinary moments. Real success doesn't announce itself early. People see the result, not the years before it. They see the jump, not the slow walk. They see the fruit, not the roots. And if they saw the roots, most of them wouldn't last. If you've made it this far, understand this. You're not behind. You're not broken. You don't lack potential. What you need isn't more motivation. What you need is more commitment than excuses, more action than talk, and more honesty with yourself than comfort.